Sikiksyd. This is a reading for the future of Aquarius. You do not need to be an Aquarius to resonate with this reading. You could be energetically connected with someone who does have Aquarius somewhere in their astrological chart. You could have Aquarius somewhere in your astrological chart. You can press this reading and it just resonates for you. All the prompts are in the description box down below. Thank you so much for supporting Sikiksyd. Check your Uranus and your Aquarius in your astrological chart to see how you may resonate with this reading. That's the future for Aquarius. What is the future for Aquarius? And the Swords, Star. Alright. So, you have the Five of Wands, Saturn, and Leo. This can be Capricorn or Aquarius energy. You have the Devil, Capricorn, Aquarius energy. And then you have the Six of Swords, Aquarius, and Mercury, which could be Gemini, Virgo, or Capricorn energy. Hidden energy is the Star, Aquarius, or Capricorn energy. Something legally is not going in your favor. If you're in a relationship, you may feel like you're playing the blame game or your significant other's playing the blame game regarding the fact that you guys are in a relationship but neither one of you is happy. You could have married for the wrong reasons or they married for the wrong reasons, okay? But somebody's playing the blame game in the relationship, okay? With the Five of Wands here, I see you having a lot of inner turmoil with yourself, you fighting with others, fighting with yourself. You could also be an athlete or you could be in a field or a career that's very competitive. Okay, so it's like your business is fighting, it's very competitive and competing with another business and another business and another business, and they're widely known and they're competing with this business and this business and this and your business, and it's very competitive, right? Competitive field, right? So, say you are a rapper, right? Rather, you're a male rapper, and you're like, yeah, there's so many other male rappers, and it's hard to stand out, right? There's a lot of people at the top of their game. Say you're a female rapper, you're like, yeah, there's a bunch of other female rappers, and it's hard to stand out, have that number one hit, right? That stays up there for very long, right? Or gets its recognition or becomes popular, or it's hard for you, if say you're a chef, it's hard for you to compete with the other food shops and restaurants nearby, or if you're a baker, it's hard for you to compete with the other bakeries and different things like that, or the franchises that might be in the larger stores, right, that are selling baking products. Like, it's hard for you to compete. This could be if you're a florist, there's other flower shops, you get what I'm saying? It's just very competitive in whatever career you're in, Aquarius, because Aquarius represents group, adversity, eccentricity, suddenness. It can also represent sporadic, things being very sporadic, a little chaotic, and also dealing with multiple. So that means when it comes to your career, there's a likelihood that you're going to be dealing with a lot of people in that career, right? Or it's important for you to have to stand out in that career, or you'll get lost in the shuffle, right? You won't get that promotion that you feel that you're really deserving of because somebody else stood out more than you, right? With the Five of Wands here, it's like you're fighting with employees. You can be fighting with the men in your life, okay? You can be fighting with groups, organizations, sororities, fraternities. You could be fighting with the masses, the global collective, the global awareness. We're talking big here. Aquarius is big. Aquarius is, the LGBTQ community. Aquarius is the Bohemians. Aquarius is the gypsies. Aquarius is the stepchildren. Aquarius is the astrologers. Aquarius is the people at the back of the room that feels like nobody cares about them. Nobody notices them. Nobody sees them. When Queen became a band, and they were asked, who is it that you're really, trying to sing to? Exactly. And Freddie Mercury said, I'm singing to the people at the back of the room that feels like nobody cares about them. That's what Queen is about, right? It's about the awareness that even when you don't feel included, that is on some level inclusivity, because you're not the only person who doesn't feel included in this world. Or you're not the only one that doesn't feel like you fit in. Or you're not the only one that feels like you stand out. You're not the only one. But at the same time, you are the only one. Do you get it? You're not the only one, but you are the only one. And emotionally, you are feeling very detached, very disconnected with the people in your life currently. There's a lot of fighting you're doing. You can be fighting with family, co-workers. You're very much so on defense, okay? Very defensive, okay? With the devil here, it's also like you could be fighting an addiction. You could be fighting an obsession with the devil here. This could be a relationship that's very toxic. There's a lot of people in the relationship, or you guys cannot get past the past, okay? With the Six of Swords in reverse, it's like you guys could continuously be talking about the past, talking about what's happening. You cannot get over what has happened. You cannot process what has occurred in the relationship and in the connection and move past it. You're not listening to your ancestors and your spirit guides with the Six of Swords in reverse. And because of that, it's like you feel chained to something that's very toxic. This could be an obsession to food. It could be obsession to a vice. It could be obsession to a person, place, a thing. Okay, the devil is also physical manifestation. That is Jehovah, right? When we're talking about Aquarius energy, you also have to talk about Capricorn energy because it comes from the same planet. They just affect the world at different times of the day. That's the only difference, alright? The devil can also be represented in the form of what you can feel, see, taste, and touch, right? When we're talking about being able to overcome toxic energy, negative energy, if you want to get spiritual, demonic energy, right? It's simply about detaching from what you see, feel, taste, and touch. And allowing yourself to know that there's actually so much more to this world and to yourself than what you see, and what you feel, and what you taste, and what you touch. There's more to it. There's more to it. Okay? You could be experiencing plumbing problems, sewer problems, Six of Swords reverse. It's like things are not moving smoothly with the water in your life right now. Emotionally, things are not going very well. You're not processing it in a way that would be effective for you to be around others. Okay, you're becoming even more detached. This can also be like with the devil here. There could be a lot of sex that you could be having. Okay, or you could be dealing with multiple people romantically. Five of Wands. If you're in a relationship, it could be toxic because there's other people involved, or there's like a feeling of not being able to get over something within yourself, okay, that is turbulent and not running smoothly. Okay, it doesn't feel at peace. You're not at peace. Okay, you're fighting with others, but there's something that you're dealing with within yourself. Okay? Usually when we're talking about detaching away from negative energy, right? What's most important is to recognize that it's really about you looking within yourself. It has nothing to do with others. Okay? What's also important to be aware of is that usually, right, and this is something I learned while in initiation, was that while I was being initiated into secret society as a shaman, was that people awaken when they're in crisis. What does that mean? You ever meet people who say, oh, I don't believe in anything. I believe in nothing at all. And then something happens in their life and someone falls ill, right? Or they lose their job, or they get a divorce, or whatever, right? And then you see them start to pray. That is them going through a crisis, which then awakens them to the fact that they're so much more than their ego. That they are fully capable of creating their own reality. And that it is not controlled by what they are seeing and experiencing outside of themselves. You've been seeing 1111 a lot. You have not really been wanting to listen to your instincts. You haven't been wanting to listen to your spirit guides or your deceased loved ones. Or you've been experiencing maybe difficulty getting from point A to point B. Six of Swords is like if you need to go somewhere or you're trying to take some type of trip, it's not going to happen. Six of Swords is in reverse. You could be stuck like at work or stuck fighting with family or something like that. And that's why you can't go and do something else. Okay? You could also be experiencing this within yourself. It could be something you're going through within you. With the star here as a hidden energy, you could be going to an astrologer. You could be an astrologer. The star here is also speaking of, if you're in a relationship, overcoming a very difficult time in this relationship. Okay? If you're single, it's like you're making it out of the dark night of the soul. Okay? Being optimistic about love, but having to also be very realistic about the fact that you need to heal. That the right path is actually acknowledging this, recognizing this, seeing this. Some of you are celebrities. Star is also signifying like somebody sees you. Okay? But you also need to see yourself. I see something legally is not going in your favor or something like legally you feel like something is not balanced in your life. You feel like things aren't necessarily balanced. It could be for some of you weight. I just saw Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Capricorn, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Pisces, Ophiuchus. For some of you, it could be weight. It could be motherhood. There could be an absentee mother. It could be a lack of fertility. You could be recognizing that your health is being impacted in some form that is impacting your fertility. So there could be infertility issues now. There could be, this is, you may feel like you need to lose weight, or you feeling like you're not at your healthiest self. You just feel like you're not healthy, okay? Not feeling very good about yourself. Queen of Pentacles, represents value. And it's you feeling like other people don't see your value, but it's also you feeling like you're not really seeing your own value, right? Because that's really where it starts. It really doesn't have anything to do with anybody else. You are experiencing a negative reputation with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And for a lot of you, this is also relating to, you could be experiencing financial difficulty with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You could be newly single. You could be becoming newly single, or you don't want a relationship. Or if you're in a relationship, you'd be in the relationship, only in the relationship for money, potentially. That's potentially what's going on. Or you could be someone who is in a marriage or a relationship, but you have no balance between that relationship and marriage and work. Meaning, yeah, you may be doing amazing with your career. You may be doing amazing with work, right? Smashing it. But then when it comes to love, right, it's either like non-existent, or if you were in that relationship and that connection, you'd only be there for the money, or you wouldn't really be unhappy, or you could be unfaithful in a relationship, or you know, your partner could become unhappy. Now there's other people involved. Now there's something toxic involved, like some type of vice or addiction to keep it running and keep it going. And you guys can't get over it, and you're trying to move on past it, and it's just not working. Right? It could be you invest in your relationship and your partnership, and it runs smoothly. Everything's going great, but now all of a sudden your career is really competitive. Right? And you're like, oh, hold on. I know I love you and all this relationship stuff is great. But my career also matters to me, right? Now you could be not having a good reputation with work, or it could be not being recognized at work. Not being successful with work. You need to observe within yourself that there has to be a healthy balance, right? It could be like, okay, well, if it's not, okay, I got the career going, I got a relationship going, now I gotta be a mother, right? You could be a mother. And it's like, you're trying to balance everything. And you're finding it difficult to balance it all. Basically. So, wow. This has been, if you're in a relationship, the masculine energy is very competitive with feminine energy regarding career. Okay? You can be very, Queen of Pentacles, you can be very materialistic. Could be. Okay. Or it could be that you're recognizing your mother has played some part. Rather, it's the fact that they're no longer here. Right? Or they were absent and they're still living. Okay, but there's something about a mother figure playing a part in why you have a negative feeling within yourself about yourself. Or you have conflict with others, you fight with others, or there could be addiction, or there could be some type of obsession, attachment, that's leading you to having difficulty moving forward, or even moving, okay? So that could be your grandmother, your mother, okay? That could even, like, Queen of Pentacles, this could be you, okay? This has been your reading. It could even be like if you had a mother present, they could have smothered you, or they were absent. Or they're no longer living. And so that's why there's some type of difficulty, with you taking good care of yourself. Okay? Okay. Interesting. You did come here with a question. Your answer is yes. Okay? Your answer is yes. So you could be experiencing car trouble. Alright. This has been your reading. Thank you so much for supporting Sikiksyd. Or there could be like a temper tantrum or emotional outburst that you are, experiencing, that you are giving to the universe for whatever reason that may be. Okay? What is the future for Aquarius? What is the future for Aquarius? I feel like someone can't travel, like you can't travel. You're tired and standing. And then energy's dark night of the soul, which would explain the star. You're going through a really difficult time in your life right now, where you're looking at all the dark parts of yourself. Okay? All the parts of yourself that you don't like. This is what the dark night of the soul really represents. Okay? Looking at the parts of yourself that you didn't see before. What's the future for Aquarius? Alright. So you have reunion. And the hidden energy is prison. So someone could be from, they could could have gone to prison and now they're out. Or because there was chains. Or someone's going to prison. Someone feels in prisons. Okay. Someone feels imprisoned. So I see you coming back together with somebody. Someone feels imprisoned. Like they can't get to their emotional fulfillment because the judge is turned away from them. Like it's behind them. Like they can't get to it. You have the Two of Pentacles. So stop worrying about what is beyond your control and start focusing on what is. Some things are just written in the stars, my friend. Now's the time to step back and watch your life unfold before your eyes. Some of the best things happen when you least expect it. Okay? Your lucky numbers are 26, 19, 32, 37, 20, and 8. This is Capricorn and Jupiter. So this could be Capricorn, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Pisces, or Aquarius energy. Okay? Many of you are juggling maybe multiple jobs. You're taking money from one place and putting it to another. You could be juggling multiple people, Aquarius. You could be juggling like multiple responsibilities, belief systems, obligations. There's a lot of inner turmoil within yourself. You could be fighting people regarding like money. Yeah. Some of you guys could be fighting the men in your life. Okay. Yeah. You could be connected romantically, like in a relationship. You could be connected to someone that is very like not for your highest good because the Five of Wands and the Devil. It's like the person could most likely not be for your highest good. Because there's all these chains with the prison and then the devil. This has been your reading, Aquarius. Thank you so much for supporting Sikiksyd.